Priming is when we expose someone to something that then influences their behavior. So psychologists have studied this extensively, and what they found in a kind of primitive sense is if, for example, someone was to read the word cautious or read the word leisurely, they are then much more likely to walk at a slower pace afterwards. So they have been primed by the word, and then their behavior afterwards is affected by what they read before. So we can use the priming principle for our copy and in our business to help get people to do what we want them to do. So I was primed this week where usually if I was to receive an email to leave a review or a testimonial or fill in a survey, 9 times out of 10, I feel like it's the wrong time, I'll do it later, and then the next time I come to it, I don't end up doing it. However, I received a text message earlier on that day saying that I would be receiving an email to fill in this survey. So I was primed. I knew it was coming. It was on my radar. And lo and behold, when I received the email, I filled in the survey because I knew it wasn't coming out of the blue and they had primed my behavior to then do something they wanted me to do later on. This is a really good idea if you are trying to get testimonials from your clients. So we know sometimes with testimonials, it can take a bit of chasing, it can take a bit of time. However, if you prime your clients in advance of sending that email about the testimonial, they're much more likely to do it when you send it. So send a text or even send an email or any other form of communication and just kind of say, hey, this is coming. I'd really appreciate if you filled it in. And when it comes, you're much more likely to get a quicker response. So that's how we can use priming for testimonials. But we can also use the priming principle when it comes to getting people to click our buttons. So we know that people have a fear of the unknown when it comes to clicking. We know that we need to kind of reassure them and help build that trust for clicking the button. So we can do a bit of priming. We can tell people what is going to happen next. Once they click the button, are they going to receive an email straight away with login details? Are they going to go through to a booking system where they can book a time to book a discovery call? Are they going to go straight through to a checkout page where they can buy the product or service directly? If you tell people what is going to happen after they click, if you prime them, then they're much more likely to then click the button feeling more confident and safe that they know what is going to happen next. They are primed. In a wider sense, this is kind of what we're doing with social media. We are priming people to potentially come and work with us by staying top of mind, by keeping on their radar, by sharing knowledge and making them feel like they like, know and trust you, so that then when you do ask for the sale, they are primed to be more likely to make that sale or work with you. So priming can come into effect in all sorts of different ways in business. And I think if you kind of put your mind to it, you could probably think of other examples of where you might be able to use priming to kind of encourage people to do what you want them to do, maybe more quickly in the form of testimonials, or maybe just kind of getting them to click or move forward on in your funnel in terms of putting priming near buttons. So the priming principle is really kind of important in business. It's something that I want you to kind of bear in mind when you're thinking about writing for your business and communicating with potential clients. It can be such a powerful tool in your arsenal.